14. Je suis un absolute monarque. Un absolute monarque. Un absolute monarque est une personne qui est chosen by God to rule over a land. I have unlimited power over my people. I have advisory councils that run France and New France, however they may give advice. But I don't have to follow it. I am the boss, appelle sauce. My major concern is France and my European interests, so I do not have to devote a lot of attention to New France. I leave that up to the Sovereign Council. Merci for the invitation to your party.
And now the King's representation in New France, the Governor-General Comte de Frontenac and his wife Anne de Lagrange, the Bishop Francois de la Belle, and the Intendant's wife Catherine Talon. The Intendant Jean Talon was unable to attend tonight due to colonial activities, but is represented by his wife Catherine Talon. A celebration would not be complete without its founding father, Samuel Champlain, here tonight with his wife Ellen Boulay. May we welcome our special guest with a round of applause.
Invited? Oh, I am Christopher Columbus.
I am Vasco Balboa.
I am John Cabot.
I am Jacques Cartier.
We were very important to the early days of exploration. You see, Europeans wanted to obtain silks and spices from Asia.
It was dangerous to travel by land.
It was a long 3 years.
Oh, those mountains and deserts and their robbers and taxes.
We traveled west by sea, and instead of finding Asia,
We found North America.
I went in 1492. I sailed the ocean blue. I was sent by the King and Queen of Spain, but instead of finding silks and spices, I found silver and gold.
We followed, and after finding the sea and some land, we found North America. I was one of the first people to settle in North America.
In 1497, I sailed to the east coast of Canada and claimed it for England.
In 1530, the king sent me on my first voyage. I found the St. Lawrence River and sailed my ship to the present-day Montreal. The discovery of Canada was important to the French.
The Spanish.
And the British. You cannot have a celebration without us!
And now, over 100 years later, back to our special guest.
Bonjour, I am Comte de Frontenac, Governor General of Nouvelle-France. I was appointed Governor General in 1672. In order to become a Governor General, you must be of nobility and military officer, which I am. I represent New France in the King's name, and I am in charge of the native peoples and ensuring that the other officials do their jobs. The King is all the absolute monarch, but sometimes it can take a year for communication to go back and forth there, so whatever happened to New France, stays in New France.
Bonjour! As Comtenac's wife, Anne de Lagrange, I have many servants and I am very wealthy. Me and Frontenac secretly married in 1648, but my father did everything he could to stop that from happening. Like putting me in a convent. Once he realized we did get married, he did everything emotionally and legally to stop that from happening too. My father even made it impossible for me to inherit my mother's estate. It's just my family found Frontenac so stubborn and so greedy.
I'm not the Baron.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm
Silence!
Bonjour, my name is Catherine Talon, and I am the wife of Jean Talon. My husband has many great accomplishments to be proud of. My husband is also very modest and very busy. Jean was the first intendant of New France and conducted the census of New France. He's also trying to expand the fur trade, agriculture, and industry. He is realizing this is hard to do because of the lack of population. So he has created the Filles du Roi, the King's Daughters. He will send over 1,000 single women from New France to help populate New France. He has also thrown in a marriage grant and a baby bonus to help further encourage population.
De Laval. I used to be a Jesuit priest, but when I came to Quebec, I was made the first bishop. I'm working very hard to Christianize all the sodas savages, and I organize the parish system. I have a strong influence on the government, and am responsible for all the Roman Catholic beliefs of the people in France.
We would like to introduce our founding fathers, Pierre de Guatemala and Samuel de Champlain.
I am an explorer and a fur trader.
I established Port Royal, which was the first permanent European settlement in what is now called Canada. The king gave me a monopoly on the fur trade. In return, I promised him that I would explore for precious metals and that I would Christianize the natives. The colony was successful, but the business was not. We were too close to the St. Lawrence, and all of the European track was there. We had to move into the interior to unexplored territory, and we needed to establish a relationship with the natives to make this happen.
Je m'appelle Samuel de Champlain.